You've been busy.
A little bit, yes.
So when it gets to this stage, which is close to completion, is it like a runaway train? Like you just want to get it done?
Yes. I kind of got to like just be with it until it's done, you know, when it's this close.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? This is like, we spoke before about when you did the first step to the next step, and we said this is probably the biggest change. But now, you know, this is where it actually starts taking proper shape and looks like the painting it's going to be.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm starting to put the shadows down as you're now getting that 3D pop that I like to add to it. I've started on some of the patterns here for the pots, the shadows on the pots. I've darkened the pink a little bit. I'm gonna go over that one more time.
I know that you work on a few canvases at the same time, but I would imagine when you get to this stage that the temptation is just to move on with this one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because this is the fun part. When it's done, it's fun, right? Yeah. It kind of in the middle where you're still figuring it out, that's a longer process. But once you get closer, you've put in the hours and the time and the thoughts, then it gets more fun.
Yeah, I can absolutely see why that is. You know, when you do the wallpaper, like the floral wallpaper or a patterned wallpaper in the background, do you do that before you do the objects in the foreground, or would you ever be tempted to go now and fill in that?
I would do it now. That way you just save a little paint. You know, you do it before and then you build up, because sometimes you don't know how much you're going to build up in the front to block it, and then, you know, it could get into a timely manner and now you're covering up something you spent a whole day on. So I would then do the patterns last like that.
Oh right, that's interesting.
Then you work on multiple, and then one like this one catches your eye somehow, and then you have a deeper thought, you can see the end, you know, and then you're like, okay, you're drawn to that, and then you kind of just take off with it.
So it's when the end is in sight.
Then you kind of get out of that fog, you know, you can see the finish line, and then you just...
And that fog that you talk about, is it just par for the course and something that you know that you've always got to go through to get to this?
I think you do have to go into the unknown and then bring something out of it.